In rivers, a part of what we're doing is growing trees, locally adapted trees specifically for both mine and stream bank restoration. So all the trees we have in our nursery were collected from seed ourselves from the local area, because a lot of the problems with nurseries is you're buying these trees but they're from Nova Scotia or something ridiculous.
Yeah. They're non-native.
Yeah, and it just doesn't help the local ecosystem, you know. They're not adapted to this climate, and it kind of messes with the genetics of the area. So what we have is a different set of like some trees that were grown last year and a bunch that we're seeding out right now. And we have basically close to 4,000 white oaks that we're trying to seed out, 3,000 black walnuts, a ridiculous number of black gum and sycamore both that like I haven't counted yet. And then we have 1 year growths of red oak. We have about 600 of them, and we have pawpaw and black willow and a few American chestnut that we've been growing. And the long-term plan is obviously, because you know it takes a few years to get the trees really growing, the long-term plan is to plant them all out in the local area. We want to get the coming year we want to get red spruce to help in stream bank areas that are losing hemlock because of hemlock woolly adelgid, which is actually a major problem. So that's kind of what we've been doing with that aspect of the project, and it's you know not really a major money maker or anything. It's more of our kind of beneficial to the area aspect.
Mm-hmm. Well, we hope to eventually be able to either sell some locally and or donate them, or you know, like Louise was saying, to actually install them is the main thing, to put them in the ground. You know. And the cool thing is that because they're all locally, you know, we collected seed from local farms that we've had permission on to go on. We pulled some off campus. Actually, there's a house right across from campus that has these amazing white oaks. They gave us permission to get some acorns from them. So they all have sort of a story to them, but they're all local to the area. So it's a benefit to, you know, when we do put them in the ground. So yeah, we can walk through there real quick. It's going to be soggy and messy.
Especially I'm still doing a transfer of everything from when we had them over winter. We had them buried under mulch so that they don't, like their root systems don't freeze completely and they don't die off.
Yeah, part of the challenge, and Louise did a lot of research too, and she has expertise in this, is basically overwintering the plant over the seed, because you want to emulate nature, right? So you can't just like stick it in there and just wish it luck. You have to, we actually dug these pits in the ground, buried them with mulch, and put cages over them so, you know, different animals wouldn't get into them. But you try to emulate nature so they do sprout up in the springtime, or in the spring. So everything you see here, and Louise, you can tell her about species and everything, but essentially these are all growing.
Yeah, these are all black gum. Most of the trays you see on the floor are sycamore. All of those trays in the back there are white oak. That's like our 4,000, like a lot of them. Most of these pots are red oak, all the ones that I've been kind of moving. And then we have like pawpaw, willow. This is black locust. So we're still working out our species and which ones kind of work best for us. And we have a lot of different people offering advice, you know, in the university and American Rivers and stuff. And so it's like a ongoing process, but it's working out so far.
yeah. Just to get them to grow and then find out where to plant them will be the big thing too, you know. So.
And all of those trees that you saw in there, those were all propagated from cuttings. So we had permission to go out and get cuttings, and those are willow, dogwood.
Red dozier, dogwood, and something else.
But,
so yeah, they all have their different, you know, uses, and of course they're all native, and they're all going to benefit the environment in different ways. So it's a big part of the project.
Yeah.
So yeah, by the time all said and done, we'll have thousands, over probably close to 10,000
trees.
trees
I mean,
this
like,
year.
yeah, this year going, and we'll probably, do a few plantings this year, definitely. But then, next year all over again.
Yeah.
And we're still established, like, I'm still building, like, there's still very much construction, like, I'm building nursery beds out of these old wood pallets that got donated to us.
And you don't want to plant them too small, because the older they are, the better chance they are to survive, because animals and Mother Nature is going to do her thing. So, we are trying to grow them out. A lot of these are just new seeds. So yeah, it's another interesting part of the project. So